Hello there. Alan here. Hey, this is going to be a brief chat, hopefully brief. If not, you can speed it up, speed up the time, so speed up to like 125. That's what I listen to on audiobooks, 125 speed. But so it's going to be a catch up for Monday Night Live show. We're taking off Monday. Greg and I have decided to take one day off a month because we've been doing this a year and a half, a little bit longer than that. And not that we're tired of it at all. It's like Greg says, it's our pub night. We love our chats. Time goes flying by. MJ currently holds the record for the longest interview at 3 hours. Check that out. She's been on 3 times. One of our most popular guests is no surprise, Steve Donahue. He's a fascinating man to talk to. Every time I talk to him, I just learn so many things. Ali's very popular guest. Brian and Bookish, he's going to be on again and next month. So here's what Greg was on me a wee bit to update the schedule. I don't know why. I mean, it's pretty plain. It starts out looking like this. This is the new schedule. I'll get into it briefly, but look how nice and little, and then it ends up like this because people have scheduling. Stuff happens, but it's a real pleasure. I speak for Greg. It's a real pleasure for us to continue with the interviews. We enjoy it. Big booktubers, smaller channels. When Gareth is in New Orleans right now, but when he gets back, well, Gareth on again. He's been on, I think, 3 times. It might be. I think he might be on maybe more because he was on with Dave and Alan. But anyway, what else? So this is we're taking Monday off, and then I say we're going to take a Monday off a month, and we're booked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row before another Monday off in September. So after we come back, last weekend in July, Mr. James Holder, and all these channels will be linked below. I try to discover new channels or new to me channels, and I discovered 2 today. I'll link them below. The first was Raspberry Reads. She's Canadian. Very interesting. Very cool. I just got her British citizenship, so I admire that. Then the second one I found today in Elaine's live chat is a booktuber, Ginger Bibliophile, I think. Or no, I have it written down. Ginger Reads. I'm sorry, Ginger. But those will be linked below. But where was I? So we have James Holder, then 8-5 Adam Savage. Very popular channel. He's over in Thailand currently, but he's a big Joycean Ulysses scholar. Speaks several languages and learning more by the minute. Check his channel out. 8-12 we have Jim on Georgia time. Jim at Jim's Books, Reading and Stuff. The last time Jim was on the show, I was in Virginia with Greg, and we did the live show from Greg's bunker and from his basement, and had a great time. Jim's a great guest. Can't wait to have him on again. Then 8-19, Brian Bruce, my Faulkner and August partner. We'll get to that, Garb August, in a second. But Brian Bruce has a new book out. He's currently in Iceland on a book signing tour. He's on vacation, but can't wait to have him back on. And then we're 8-26. We're having Randy Ray, literate Texan. Yeehaw! No, I love tea house, like Tex-Mex cuisine. I like Reverend Billy F. Gibbons from Double Z TOP. 9/2, first Monday in September, we're off. Now there's what I like about having one Monday off once in a while is there's a market down the street that I used to go to quite a bit last year, and before that, help them. I know the people doing it, so I help them set up the tables and the canopies, and met a guitar player and his wife down there a few weeks ago, so I don't know if they're back, but anyway, so I'll be able to do that again too. Then we go out to have tacos or enchiladas afterwards. And after we come back on, let's see, 9/9, we're having Angelia from Read and Reread. She's been on the show before. Then after that, we're having Christina at Knitting Books, and I'm sorry, I butcher some channels. I don't know why it's, where's my coffee when I need it? So she's been on before, great guest. Let's see. Let me just get into some books. I buddy read Cleat, the new Dave Robichaux novel from James Lee Burke recently. Review coming up on that, upcoming, with Michael Romeo, and that was great. He's a James Lee Burke fan. And this book is actually mentioned in this book as a movie that they're filming. So this is a standalone novel, and I'm going to start that immediately, which is, it's about the Civil War. And that will be a good end to, most wonderful time of the year, Faulkner in August. I got 2 copies of As I Lay Dying. I'm going to give one away. No, not one of these. I'll send it to you from Amazon. But if you've never read Faulkner, this is the end book for it. It's a good end to Faulkner. We've got quite a few people in the Voxer group. Voxer ID is ALLEN 770. And that's going to be in the description box below. I am going to reread this book with Hannah at Hannah's Books. And I don't know, in others, I'm not sure, but in August it's a tie-in with As I Lay Dying. And I read and reviewed this novel, and I like Jasmine Ward. It's a National Book Award winning author of Salvage the Bones. And I vaguely remember it. It's a crime drama family, and it has correlations and reminiscences, parallels to As I Lay Dying. So looking forward to that. I want to shout out Ali again at Criminale and his booktube event, August. And I'll be reading this book, which was recommended by me by somebody in the building I live in. It's called The Secret Sex Life of Angels, Mysteries of Isis. You'll never look at sex the same way again. It's threatened to be a cross between Dan Brown's Da Vinci Code and the Kama Sutra. So there's no illustrations in it, unfortunately, but I should get a kick out of reading this. I've been threatening to read it for a while. And I'd be remiss if I wouldn't mention Garbology, the first tie-in to Garb August. It's a anthology of short stories and artwork by booktubers like myself. I have a piece of art appearing in it. So looking forward to that in August. Let's see, what else? I think that wraps it up. I'm going to frame, I'll be framing this. I mean, I'm proud of the show, I admit it. And it's fun to look back on, our guests since April. We had an open mic, a lot of great guests, and more to come. I was going to mention some guests that we'd like to have on the show. We've asked And some people, they're just not comfortable with it, and that's understandable. But if you'd like to be on the show, just drop a comment below, and we'll take it under consideration. We'll have to run it around by Greg first. Hey, thank you, and have a great day. I'm off to some, what am I? Probably pizza. Okay, thank you.